Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys having an awesome day. In this video, I am going to have a conversation with Vova, who is from Belarus, as a 21 years old student who got the job offer from No Magic in tech industry, and we actually did it less than 30 days. And in this video, we're gonna have the conversation with him, his experience working with us, how he got 7 job interviews in 30 days, like his entire journey working with Capital Career Club, and how he actually nailed the job offer, and he's about to start his career in the industry which he likes to work. And just enjoy the episode as much as I did and just learn from him, and he has really good stories to actually share with you guys. And just watch the video until the end. Let me know how did you like it. Rolling. I mean, it's not gonna be like fucking like the formal stuff. I mean, you can
Yeah.
feel comfortable. I mean,
Sure.
I'm not
Joe Rogan stuff.
like corporate guy. Yeah, like
Joe Rogan stuff.
there's just Joe Rogan stuff, exactly. Well, thank you so much for taking the time and coming to my office, and I'm so excited to talk to you today. And for getting started, I just want to know about you, like more about you. And for those who don't know you, just give us a couple of words about yourself.
Yeah, pleasure to see you today. So I'm a computer science student here in Warsaw. I moved in Poland 3 years ago. I tried all various types of jobs, starting from the grouper at casino, working as a dasher, working as a taxi driver, and then I decided to find a new road for myself, and that's how I started looking for a new position in Warsaw.
Like, take me to like, okay, so how long you been in Poland?
3 years now.
3 years. And okay, so for the first year, like I remember like when we met, like it was the first year, right?
Yeah.
When we met.
Yeah.
You were quite young that time, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we met in the gym, and yeah, it's crazy story. Okay, during that time you were not working, I remember. And what was your first job?
My first job was a grouper at casino, like the one who's dealing with chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Like you told me. I remember. So, and after that, how long you worked there, and like what was the second job?
It was about 4 months, and then I took a break, and then I found the job as a dasher. Delivery guy. I worked on the Peter Parker style. On the scooter, I delivered some things like. Yeah.
And then, like moving to the right now you're working in the language center, language line.
Yeah.
What it says. Like what was the job position, and how did you get there?
It was an interpreter role position. Basically, I'm coming from Belarus, and I have native language capabilities in Russian, and I spoke really good English at that time. And I knew a friend who worked at Language Line Solutions. The salary was good, and I wanted to, find something that I would enjoy and where I could apply my skills.
Okay.
And I applied. I don't think the requirement and threshold was too high, but we had also to do what they looked more on was a 3-week training session. And if you did good during this 3-week session, then you would get into the company.
Yeah, like the full-time employment.
Yep.
Kind of thing. And okay, so currently you're a student, and like what do you study and which university?
It's computer science at now it's called University of Vizia.
Okay, it was like the human science.
Yeah,
was, right?
human. Let me recall it. Academy of Human Sciences, and Academy of Human Sciences.
Okay, and so currently you're a student, and like when you're gonna graduate?
This year, this academic year, so 2026.
2026.
June 2026.
Interesting. And okay, so how long you worked in the language line?
It's been 11 months now, so in December I will hit 12 months, the full year. Yeah.
And like, what kind of job offer you got?
The field operation specialist.
Fields operations specialist. Yeah. And the company name?
No Magic.
No Magic. And how long it took?
1 month, bro.
1 month.
1 month.
It's
done.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how long it took you to get the job offer from Language Line? Like since the beginning, you getting started?
Yeah, very fast. I mean, since I was referred, and they
you were referred at time.
Yeah, and they were already looking for Russian interpreters.
Okay.
I got in very fast. like, I mean, the training started maybe in 1 week after we prepared the documents and stuff.
Okay.
So it was really fast to find this job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what was the reason you actually, I mean, trying to change your job? I
Yeah.
mean, okay, it's like I remember like when we met, you said
Yeah.
like it was like probably 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and you said like the company is getting like paying better,
Yep.
like basically like good for your level as a student,
Yep.
right? Being able to actually support yourself, I mean,
Yep.
cover your expenses, maybe save up some money too. And like, what was the reason you actually like the changing the job?
Sure, that's a good question because I feel good at this position. Like, I'm dealing with the customers and I feel comfortable. It's not like my previous employments, like a dasher, where it's cold and you still have to go and deliver the
Yeah.
stuff. I feel comfortable. Like, I work from the comfortability of my own home and I can manage my schedule, etc., etc. Like, really good job for a student, really. But after a year, when I feel that I have developed quite sufficient customer experience, customer-related experience, I feel like really I'm underperforming. Like,
Okay.
I have already reached the level where I feel really calm with the customers, where I feel like I don't feel stressed at all in any kind of situation. And I'm lacking this excitement and really interest in the process. And that's why I wanted to find something new for myself. And also, additional to this, I recently finished 42 Warsaw, which is a programming school here at Warsaw, which I really recommend. And I also wanted to use the certificate. I found some more new time in my schedule, like I really could do more. And I decided to, unite somehow my technical background and experience in my customer-related, business. And I started looking for opportunities for me and what I could do. I considered business analytics. I considered customer support roles. And I realized that over time, I built such a skill set where I'm really organized. I liked organizing things. And at the same time, I really liked working with the customer. I really liked talking to people and not only, working on my program, but also delivering the status of development or
Yeah.
maybe some
Demonstrating,
Exactly.
presenting the projects.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. And so that's the reason, like you felt like you're stagnated. I mean, you didn't feel any excitement. So after 11 months, so you said that it's time to actually change the job. And that's where you reach out to me, right? Like
Yeah.
seeing the LinkedIn post and I was actually
Yeah, yeah.
using your some tokens from the ChatGPT,
Yeah.
like the OpenAI stuff for our software fixer. And yeah, it was actually very fast, to be honest with you. And I want to know your experience working like specifically with me and you being part of Capital Career Club,
Yeah.
seeing the people getting job interviews, job offered,
Yeah.
like on a daily basis. And I mean, like in general, like how does like the Capital Career Club help you to get what you wanted?
Yeah, sure. First of all, you get united with people who are in the same situation like you, like they're also searching for a job. It's really nice to post and update the status of your searching and also look how other people are doing. Also, it's very nice to compare your resume to others and see how others are doing and maybe what issues or what problems they're facing. So I like this part about the community. And what I like working with you is, you can't, it's really hard to do everything on your own. And you really never know why people are declining your application or why they're rejecting you, for example. And you want someone to just look at your resume and say, bro, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You have to fix something.
That's what I felt like when I see your post, like when I see your CV for the first time.
Yeah, I remember that. And, it's just when you're applying yourself, you don't really get the feedback. At best, what you can get is like, thank you for applying. It's our pleasure to, consider you for our position, but we found another candidate.
Yeah.
And you never really get this thorough feedback about your experience and about your CV and what really went wrong and what you could fix about your, resume, maybe LinkedIn profile. And that's why I needed your help. And that's why I really appreciate, opportunities that you've given for me. Because after I compared my previous resume to what you've prepared for me, and also the documents for the conversations.
Interview prep.
Yeah, interview prep. It was amazing because it was something I remember riding at the train, and you sent me this link to the Google Doc. I looked at it and like, I'm unprepared. I don't know what to talk about. This is a completely different perspective.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about it very much.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, like obviously we do the same thing for everybody. I mean, like it's up to you actually taking the document, just studying like one day before the interview. And I want to actually talk about your experience, like specifically in terms of interview preparation. I mean, we actually have done like multiple rounds of interviews, like leading up to with like the interviews with the HR and like overall, how many job interviews you've got?
Let me count it.
Over the course of one month?
About seven.
Seven.
Yeah.
And like I remember I like prepared to you only for like for No Magic, I think. No Magic, and I haven't been able to actually prepare it for the PNG. And okay, so tell me about the interview preparation, like the sessions that we have had. Like specifically, what would you say? Like the couple of things, like you can say like 3-4 things that actually moved the needle, that actually helped me to get the job.
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember very thoroughly how you said, when the recruiter asks, tell me about yourself, that it is actually an opportunity for you, or rather a question, why should we hire you?
Yeah.
Like that's a completely different question now, And I also like the idea that it's not only your task to just talk through your resume, but it's also your task to show that you're ready to work and you already want to provide value and that you already can provide value for the company. Because the company doesn't look for just a robot. They're not just looking for someone with this and that skill. Yeah. They're looking for someone who's going to join their team, and then someone that they can start working with immediately,
Yeah.
Maybe after some training, but they are going to be a valuable member of the team instead of the issue.
Yeah.
And I like the perspective that when you jump on this interview, you have to show that you are ready to, provide value for the company and not just be, a talking resume. You're a guy who's already trying to bring them value.
Yeah. That's exactly. I mean, like, this is the common misconception actually. When the interviewer, they ask about like first question, like tell me about yourself or walk me through your CV, right, or resume, and like they start to talk about their childhood, like what they've done. I mean, like their academic stuff, but experience, the responsibilities, like it might be like a couple of like the experiences or the positions they've worked, right, and they just talk, but like that is like the thing that actually moves the needle. I mean, and then by the time like this, for example, the candidate finish up his or her stories, I mean, they get bored of it. I mean, literally, they don't even pay attention like after 2 minutes. And like they talk and talk and talk. Like that's crazy. That's why like you gotta actually take the question and just convert it to the question which actually helps you to get a job. For example, like, okay, tell me about yourself. You gotta actually change the question. I mean, just give me like what makes you highly qualified for this role, or give me your value proposition. I mean, and then you can actually take the couple of things from the job description and then from your CV, and you match or you combine them, and then you actually deliver the answer that actually hits the brain cells, if that makes sense. Honestly, that's the thing. I want to tell me about the PNG stuff. You actually rejected them. I mean, it's quite surprising.
Yeah, I mean, it was my turn rejecting offers. I didn't want to show up for the interview just for the matter of showing up. I wanted to, if I go somewhere for the interview or whatever, I want to feel like I need it. And the people who are there also I want other people who are interviewing me, for example, to see that I'm not here for job hunting. I'm here to just really join the team. And I didn't see the point of, if I already got the offer for the company that I would choose anyway,
Yeah.
I didn't see the point of, just showing up and not doing a good job.
Yeah.
And it also messes up with your brain. Like you're
Yeah.
not doing a good job.
Yeah.
I want always to do a good job. And at some point, you just decide what's better for you, like what works for you better. Because this offer was great. Like, I mean, they thought they would teach you because it wasn't like, junior position, but they're looking for a senior. They would really teach you. Salary was even greater than this first offer. And it's P&G, it's a big company, it's something you can really add to resume. But eventually, I think you should look for something where you can really be useful, what's interesting for you, and where you can really grow as a person, as a worker, as everyone. Because I felt like at P&G, I would do a good job, maybe I would progress and even definitely develop my skills and grow in the company itself. But there is something that really drives me crazy, something that I want to see, something that I really want to do, and the thing that I'm really more interested about.
Yeah, that's true. Like you actually did really. I mean, you actually chose the right offer, to be honest with you, because, like, okay, money is a good thing, but it's not everything. That's the thing. For example, like you get to some point. I mean, okay, so you're let's say like the P&G was actually offering probably 30 or 40% more than what you're making right now.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, I mean, like you have to choose something that makes you excited to wake up every day and work, right?
Yeah.
And like you actually spend 8 hours every day of your life. And you have to choose something that you're interested, not specifically all the time money. Because I mean, you have like, to be honest with you, you have really good like technical background.
Thank you.
And like you're very very well spoken too. I mean, okay, like in your 20s, it's not season of like making a lot of money. It's like season of learning as much as possible.
Exactly.
In the things that you are interested in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like in your 30s, that's how you're gonna that's
when
like
you start
when you
making
start
money.
to make money. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's and then especially the things that you're like getting into right now, like robotics. I want you to talk about it, like the new technology. I mean, it's like we are in the edge of the beginning of like robotics, and you're actually the pioneers, or just like you're gonna be actually. I mean, it's super exciting.
It's super exciting, and I can't imagine like this was so random. Like it's not that I've never been into robotics, but I've never been exposed to it. Always was programming, websites, backend databases, blockchain, and things like that. But this time robotics, like, I mean, I did something at my college studies, but I've never really worked at this, or I really never had my own Arduino, and I never really experienced it my hands. This is very interesting that it's not always, it's not always, they're not always hiring someone with this exact experience, but with someone who is matching the priorities for this job.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's really nice to just really look at what is currently hot in the market, or what is currently really developing fast, and maybe switch your position or transition somewhere where you see the market growing bigger, And that's how that's why I couldn't reject this offer, because I see, as we just talked about it, like we see X1 or 1X, I think it's called 1X, developing now and releasing it to the market soon. We see generation 3 of Tesla robot, which is Optimus.
Yeah.
We also see other companies adopting it, and we see a lot of automation going on, especially in the era of AI. So, I mean, you should not only focus on money, as we said, but you should also focus on the future, because, especially in your 20s, I think you should focus on experience and really finding yourself.
That's true. That's true. 100%. And I want to actually go back a little bit, because I mean, we're getting too technical.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about. Okay, so you got the job offer, and moving back to like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Vova is someone, and like the current Vova.
Yeah.
Like, what are the differences? Like, what made you to, like, what specifically you had to, let's say, learn or acquire or become
Yeah.
that actually led you to get into corporate space
Yeah.
or getting to the job that you have right now? Because
Yeah.
the reason why I'm asking this, because a lot of people who are watching this podcast,
Yeah.
like most of them, they are aspired to work in corporate world, but
Yeah.
they haven't actually broken like through it yet.
Yeah.
They are in the age they want to actually get into, but maybe they lack some skills, they lack some confidence, or they lack some English, or like something. What
Yeah.
was the thing so that actually helped you to, I mean, break the let's say like the, how can I say, obstacle or some sort of border, so you actually got started in the corporate space?
I'm so glad that you asked me this question, because I hope that, like, 3 years ago when I was 18, and I was like, there is a thing. I've been always looking for a job, for opportunity. It's just that I had wrong mindset. Like, even when I was 18, and when I was 18, I actually got into the company. Like, it's not even that I was just, didn't know what to do. I already got into the company, but I decided to quit because, like, I I felt like, there is something. I just had a bad mindset. Like, I didn't want to grow. I didn't want to really focus on things and develop myself and really working hard. I just wanted, to hang out. Maybe I didn't want to really focus on developing myself. And this was an internship that lasted for me only for a month, and I quit. And then I found a really good corporate job only by now. So 3 years later,
Yeah.
So the thing that really helps, and there is this obstacle that you think that, oh, whatever, the job will find myself anyway. I will finish the college, and the opportunities will come, which is actually a wrong mindset. Nobody wants you. Nobody needs you, actually. Like, you have to prove to the world that they need you. Like,
Yeah.
you have to prove to yourself that you are worth it,
Yeah.
And what's very important is to sometimes just focus on your goals instead of doing things that are unrelated to what you're doing, and really focusing on your goals and focusing on your future is more important through your 20s than hanging out to my mind. And yeah, like I said, nobody really wants you.
Yeah.
It's your task to prove it, and it's your task to build a really good skill set and start applying for CVs, because especially now with all these colleges, even I can say that I'm going to a good college, and when I finish it, I'm quite sure that no one would hire me just because of the fact that I'm having a college degree. We are over this age, like
Yeah.
you have to prove it. You
Yeah,
have to.
it was like parents' era.
Yeah,
Honestly.
exactly. Nobody
Honestly.
really wants you nowadays, and you have to. It's good if you're going to college, for example, but you have to understand that it's not enough.
It's
Like, you
like, yeah,
have
it's not
to.
everything.
Yeah.
That's true. Because like right now in our community too, I mean, we have like the clients who have, I mean, 3 different like degrees, even PhD. I mean, still. And
Yeah.
I talk to like 50 people on a weekly basis, and some of them they have 2 job, like they have actually 2 degrees, like the
Degrees, yeah.
masters and the masters, like the bachelors, right? And then when I talk to them, I mean, they're broke, honestly. Like they don't have like proper job, they haven't started their career,
Yeah.
but they're in debt. I mean, they paid like shitloads of money for the
Yeah.
for the tuition
the
fee,
student.
like the coming here, whatever. Okay, like I'm not actually sitting and judging people. What I'm actually saying is like some of them, they are about to graduate their bachelor's degree and they are already planning to get started with in the masters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without any like the like real world experience,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Because they think they like the having 2 diploma might help them to get a job, but
Yeah.
it's not the case at all.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. As long as you don't have the skill to, I mean, provide or like to bring something to the table,
Yeah.
the company gets benefit and makes
Yeah.
like the profit off of it. I mean, that's the game.
Yeah.
I mean, just solve problem and just get paid like in exchange, like the simple like equation, I would say.
Yeah.
And yeah, most people they lack skills and they lack confidence, and the mindset thing, I would say, is the by far one of the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because like
Exactly.
the more I'm in the business, the more I realize that it's only about the mindset, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like to just putting in the work, just showing up every day, and just, I mean, staying relentless, and just even just not taking the no as an answer. Just
Yeah.
keep pushing. I mean, eventually you will definitely get a job. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
that's like that's. I mean, like the sometimes like some people they text me and they say, okay, hey Aziz, I got the job, and I don't really believe, like honestly, sometimes, but like yeah, when I see the offer, hey, like that's crazy. Like in our community also, like there are some people right now, they're grinding really hard, and just seeing them and just it's like
Yeah.
inspiring,
Inspiration.
yeah, like it's really cool thing. All right, Vova. So, like the people who are watching right now, like what would you say to them? Like the thinking about just working with Capital Career Club or just joining to Capital Career Club, we actually helping them to get a job.
Yeah.
What would you say to them? I mean, who are in this like the state of hesitation?
Join the community and start testing your and start testing yourself. Like, you can't do everything on your own. You can't say on your own that it is a good resume or if you're doing a good job. I would rather join a community and test my CV with you, or maybe just make a post and say, hey guys, what do you think about it? Like, that was also my mistake in the past. You shouldn't just rely only on yourself, and because this is just self-assured. Like, you never know what exactly is in your resume, if it's good or not. You should always try to join a community of good people who are ready to just, it's not like, it's not only about helping creating your resume, it's also about testing yourself. Like, maybe you're not a good fit yet. Maybe you want to test test how you are good at the interview.
Yeah.
So don't just rely on yourself. Join a community as with anything else. And if you're looking for a community in for job seekers, I
Yeah.
think Career Club is a really good place for that. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
rely on yourself, guys. Just
Yeah, man. I mean,
join
keep
the
doing the
community.
same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like after not seeing any result, like that's
Yeah.
insanity.
Exactly.
And the time is like also as a foreigner, as an immigrant. I mean, like obviously we are here,
Yeah.
and it actually against. I mean, the time against for us. I mean,
Yeah.
people like most of the people, like the foreigners or immigrants, they work in the labor jobs or they work in the jobs that they don't want to,
Yeah.
but they have to,
True.
right?
True.
So like for example, like customer service guys or I don't know, some copy paste job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they just show up and just get minimum wage,
Yeah.
and but they know exactly what's holding them back,
Yeah.
but they don't have the balls to take action.
Yeah.
If that makes sense,
Yeah.
they are not brave enough. Or like and then the time again, like it's like 4K, 5K. Okay, for how long you make that money, and then like that was the thing. You actually came from your country
Yeah.
to make like minimum wage, or just like
Or grow.
do whatever it
Yeah.
takes to grow,
Yeah.
or to change your life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the like it's really hard for immigrants, I would say,
Yeah,
and seeing
it is.
people outside. I mean, doing like the horrible stuff. I mean, I'm coming from here, to be honest with you. I mean,
Yeah.
coming from Pizza Hut
Yeah.
to delivery to taxi to fucking construction
Yeah.
to marketing to sales to
It's not
right now.
satisfying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, what's your goal, brother? Tell me. So after that we wrap up the call, like the wrap up the interview. So like leading up to starting your new career. I mean, like in the new industry, like the job that you like to work, and like what's your goal in mind?
As I think there is, this path that everyone takes at some point in any kind of job or position or industry. You work the job, you do a good job, you learn as much skills as you can, you ask everyone, you network, you talk to everyone you can. You gain your perspective, you gain your knowledge, and maybe try doing something on your own and opening your company, and I mean, we will see. But I think everyone who's doing good at some industry at some point considers like, maybe doing some stuff on their own or using their knowledge to build some of their own things. So I will definitely use this knowledge and grow, provide as much value as I can to the company, and participate in hackathons. And just I want to not just be a, an employee. I want to really be a part of the company and be a guy who learns and who can not just bring the asked for value to the company, but also can bring something new, some new idea to the company, or maybe some new values. Maybe I spot some errors that is fixable, and I can provide my own insight. So really becoming an expert and doing something on your own, I think, is just like a really
Interesting, right?
yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
quite interesting, and like with the such a young age. I mean, thinking like this, like it's quite like it's really good to see to think like this, actually, to see you like the thinking like this. It's incredible, man. I mean, yeah, once again, thank you so much for taking the time, like coming here and just talking with me. And it was quite pleasure to work with you, and I'm so happy that I actually have been part of the process. You actually getting the job offer at the industry that you wanted to work, and I'm super happy for you, brother.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for
Thank you,
coming.
Adis. Thank you very much.
Okay, so if you watched the video till the end, I appreciate your time and I hope it was valuable for you. If you're looking for a job, I have something to tell you. Just reach me out on LinkedIn and just tell me that you are coming from exactly from this video, and I will actually help you to get a job. Just let me know. You know where I am. I'm on LinkedIn. Just DM me and just send the title of this video, and I'm just gonna help you to get a job. Thank you so much for your time.